Thank you for joining us for this conference to introduce you to our Roadway Consortium's training program. We have a number of sponsors for this conference. So you see the Labor Management Group with the Laborers International Union and their Health and Safety Fund, the International Union of Operating Engineers. We also have the American Road and Transportation Builders Association, National Asphalt Pavement Association, American Association of State Highway Transportation Officials, and the Texas Transportation Institute. We will have a number of presenters and modules during this conference, and they will include Emmett Russell from the International Union of Operating Engineers, Travis Parsons from the Laborers Health and Safety Fund of North America, Melissa Finley from the Texas Transportation Institute, Omar Lopez from ARTBA, and their presentations will be interspersed during this conference for you. What we are going to talk about is our roadway safety course that has a number of pieces to it. And as we go through, you may have questions, and we will have a process of either written or verbal questions to come while these different modules are being presented, and you will have an opportunity to have, as it were, an exchange of dialogue with the people who have done the presentations. We obviously want to introduce this program to you so that you can use it in your work. We will be giving some guidance on how to navigate and make presentations. This is a very interesting and very extensive DVD that as we point out, we have 33 interactive modules. We have 5 trainee booklets. We have a 120-page instructor guide. We have 29 toolbox pamphlets. We've got a 54-screen big flip book that you can use from the training really right on the job. We have 9 guidance documents that have been presented on various subjects that I will discuss in a few minutes. And all of this is going to be on a DVD or perhaps a stick. All this material can be downloaded free from the Work Zone Safety Clearinghouse at the URL site of which is www.workzonesafety.org. Offhand, I'd suggest you try to use the DVD because the downloading will engage you in a great activity, but it can be downloaded in pieces, really. We also have worked through this course, which we are now on our 10th edition, which began with a basic awareness course, and we have now moved to a number of advanced topics to give you an opportunity, to give people an opportunity for not just awareness, but more advanced training to be able to bring this to managers, supervisors, safety officials, government response personnel, compliance people, anyone that's going to deal with work zones will be able to deal with and obtain what they would like from the topics on this DVD. I also want to say that this material has been reviewed and vetted by the contractors, by the labor organizations, by OSHA, by NIOSH, by the Federal Highway Administration, by all of the participants in this consortium. If it says something in here, you can really rely on it. It will be what the subject matter is supposed to be. You also have, let me explain that the original program had 15 basic awareness topics that ranged from driving to runovers, backovers, as you can see on this PowerPoint slide. We have over the years, and we're talking now about an 8 or 9 year process, added a number of advanced topics that some of which you can see and I will cover as we move along, ranging from disaster response to complexes of night work, to what you provide the public, to review of what you need to have in access and egress and motorcycles and bicycles. There are many, many topics. As I understand the conference, we're going to try to deal with 3 specifics over the course of the conference, and that is the runover backover, which is probably the most high-risk activity in a work zone. We're going to deal with the new emerging, not new emerging, but the newly prepared materials on dealing with motorcycles and bicycles in the work zones, because there are very complicated issues for these vehicles moving at high speeds through your system. And then we are also going to have a presentation on speed management, which again is a matter of complexity and how you organize and deal with the speed management going through the work zones. We also will have a module and introduction that will be given in Spanish so that you can see how our process works in a multilingual program. Which brings me to the point that all of these, the basic program can be seen in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. They are also, you can do this by clicking on a voice module that will be demonstrated to you. You can listen in English, Spanish, and Portuguese, and that a presenter can switch between them, backwards and forwards, depending on who your audience is and what you need to provide. And most of our print products will be in the English and Spanish and Portuguese. That's another one of the features. Perhaps the most exciting feature you'll see in this course are the demonstrations. We have interactive demos that go from how do you stop, what are stopping distances, electrical issues, blind spots, noise, a lot of night visibility, trenching, lifting, and each of these demos is designed to show you what's the appropriate way of dealing with this hazard and what happens and what are the potentials if you're not paying attention to what the rules are. Because we can show you a trenching demo that will indicate it doesn't matter how smart you are, you're not going to beat the trench when it collapses regardless of what the material is. And whether you're going to be buried in 1,000 pounds or 4 tons, it won't matter, you'll be buried. So we have very exciting demos, and they are a very integral part of the course. The other part, another part that we have is what we call the compliance mode. And that is a checkoff on the DVD, enables you to have a line-by-line display of what the federal, state, and consensus standards are. You can run this state by state. You can run it for everybody. There is a provision to simply download the updates from the internet, and it's very valuable if you want to know what both the OSHA and the MUTCD rules are or another state rule. Very comprehensive. One of the newest features we have on our program here are the guidance documents. These are more extensive scripts, as it were, that explain some of the more complicated issues, and they are really designed for supervision They're designed for managers, safety officials, foremen, but it is kind of a short form that brings out the essence of what these issues are. You'll get a feel for it on the motorcycle and bicycle work zone safety that Travis Parsons will be presenting. You'll get that on the speed management that Melissa Finley will be presenting. There's some very interesting materials on work zone access, information for travelers, strategies for taking care of the workers in work zones. Again, all of these guidance documents are downloadable from Work Zone Safety, but they really are new additions that we think will really help you understand the extensive comprehensiveness of this program that's available. We have some advanced modules, of course, in what we call the advanced course that really have taken these guidance documents and put them into training modules. As I said, we've got the guidance documents available. They are, in fact, will be on the DVD that you'll be getting or will have at the point of time that you see this, this presentation. So that's kind of the basic introduction that I want to present to you. This alliance, this Roadway Safety Consortium. Again, we hope that you absorb and take from this anything, you know, what is really out there. And there will be many, many ways for you to ask questions or obtain additional information after you've had a chance to finish this conference and you want more. Perhaps the final thing I should point out is that these materials are presented to you courtesy of the United States government grant funding. There is no charge. They are all free. They've been developed for you, and it is a product and a program that's presented under a Federal Highway Administration grant for work zone training issues. Thank you.